here. Well, you understand? So maybe it will also cover again your questions, Sissy, to say platforms like Council of Churches or church organizations, because those are also the stakeholders that we are working with. Because what you can also do as a church organization, you can organize a career day for Abanwan. You can even, during the conferences, or whatever, then you have a slot whereby you will request these people from different careers or different professions to come and talk to the kids. Baba explain in terms of the nature of the work that they are doing, what is expected when you do such a career, and so on. Because as labor, we only do that when we attend to exhibitions, because most of the time, exhibitors or organizers, they target learners at school level when they initiate careers exhibitions, except for us as labor, because when we initiate ours, we target unemployed people, where we bring opportunities to them. So that one, it can also be done depending on planning and organizing the event, so that our matriculants, especially grades 11 and grade 12, can benefit from these services or from the information. Then in terms of, there was a question on internship, right? Oh, the relevant experience and so on. To address that, really guys, there's no school for experience. And I believe it's also not fair to say to the graduates or diplomats or matriculants, people that are looking for opportunities, and you look for 1 to 2 years work experience. Hence now we have these other programs, such as internship programs, work exposure programs, learnerships. They are trying to address or to close the gap in terms of work experience. So you must also grab such opportunities. But I know you tend to say graduates. Graduates are full to earn even 1,000 rand. Graduates are expecting to earn over 10,000. And that one is not possible. It's not. You should start from the lower level and move up. So you guys, you don't want to attend to these internship programs, to learnership programs. And those programs, they are giving you work exposure. Those programs, they will even open doors for you. Because even whilst you are participating in that learnership or internship programs, there will be opportunities within the organization, within the department, where you apply, then you get employment at the end of it. And don't just sit at home and not do anything. There are church organizations, there are NGOs in our communities. Go there and become a volunteer so that you can be exposed, so that you can also be networking with relevant people that can also link you with opportunities. Volunteerism is very much important. I know it's out of your own will, you don't get paid for that. Not forgetting, starting your own business as well. You were at university, you were at technical, you have knowledge, skills and so on. Why don't you apply them practically? Because I know, Kaloku, maybe our educational system is in such a manner that, or in such a way that we are not encouraged to work for ourselves. You know, I know in other countries, entrepreneurship is part of the educational system or educational syllabus. Career guidance, it doesn't start at high school level. It starts at primary level, you know? So we also need to change our mindset with regard to these issues, because they are real, they are practical. You are experiencing them even now. Then the update of information, the system will not automatically update your information. So it is your responsibility. Maybe when you went there, you were having a learner's license, but now I have obtained a driver's license. So it will mean, as data, I need to visit the nearest data center and update my information that now I'm having a driver's license. By the time I was registering, I was having my N6, but now I'm having my national diploma. So it will mean I need to go back to them and inform the system. Now I'm having a diploma as well, so that the information can be updated. Okay, in terms of placement, you were matched by the system and you were placed in a particular job. So what we do, we go back to the system. After getting the placement report from the employer, we go back to the system and say, system, Beira has been placed. So it will mean we won't be looking for opportunities for Beira anymore, because for Beira, we've. But if ever now we decide, I'm not happy and so on, then it will mean I need to go back to Labour Department and say, Labour Department, I'm hunting for a job again. Does it make sense? Yes. So that's how we work in terms of our system. Just also to go back to the question of the criteria, if you don't get the opportunity, will you look for, let's say we refer to you, and now you didn't get that opportunity. Are we still going to look for employment opportunities for you? Yes. What we also do, remember the job hunting skills program that I have talked about. What do we do in that program? We don't only look at the Labour Department, we do it practical. It's a 2 to 3 hour training program. We usually conduct it during the course of the week as career counselors. So we also look at other places where you can go and look for a job, except for Labour. We give you a database of private employment agencies that you can also contact for possible employment, because we don't want you just to rely on the Labour Department and looking for these opportunities. For you to increase your chances, you need to go to other places as well. We also tell you how do you plan when you identify employers in your career field. How do you approach them? Because one needs to be proactive when looking for a job. You need to be proactive. So we also give you a skill to say, when you do your door-to-door campaign, and it's like now some of us, we are volunteers, we are campaigning for next week. So you also need to do the same. You do your own campaign for employment opportunities. You do your door-to-door campaign, identify employers in your career field. You go to them with your CV, certified copies of your qualifications, then you leave your CVs there with them, so that if there might be any employment opportunities that may arise in the near future, then they can contact you. We also look at the notice boards. Are you looking at notice boards now when looking for opportunities? Are you visiting your nearest library? Because it's our source of information. Sometimes when employers are having opportunities, they advertise them on notice boards, a library. Even in the passages of the company, sometimes if they have opportunities, they put a notice there. Again, yellow pages. Do you know yellow pages? Yes. Do you know that you can get a job through yellow pages? No. Out. Some of you say out. No. Yellow pages. Through the yellow pages. You apply for employment. And it is some of you, you are not aware that you can also get a job through yellow pages. But when you attend to this life skills program in Labour Department, they will tell you the process, the steps that you need to follow. As much as these employers are advertising their services on the yellow pages, we say, well, now you turn that opportunity. You take that opportunity, you apply, you ask them, are they not looking for the employees or someone to work for them? Are you with me? Yes. And they are advertising themselves, so that if you need a service, plumbing, I just call them to come and assist. So then now what do? You contact them as well. You make an appointment with the HR manager. You go there, you market yourself. And some of the private employment agencies, you can even find them through yellow pages. So we identify a number of places where you can go and look for a job. One of those pamphlets will also assist you to say, these are the places where you can go and look for a job, not only relying at Labour Department for opportunities. And it is also your responsibility to tell us, because sometimes you don't get a job via our system. You get it maybe by applying by yourself. So Visit the office and tell them that labor now, I got a job, I'm working, there's no need for you to hunt for a job for me. Again, DTI is also working hand in hand, Department of Trade and Industry, is also working hand in hand with the Labor Department. They are recruiting graduates, diplomas from our system. Ne? But those, a certain number, yeah, currently they are assisting 1,200 graduates. Ne? Some, Babaliga internship program, those that must get qualifications are all. Ne? They give them internship program, and some of them, Babaliga practical work exposure training. So if you go to our department and register, you might be getting some of these opportunities that I'm talking about. SANDF, when they recruit the young people with military skills development program, they contact the Labor Department, they do road shows with us, informing the communities, young people about the requirements but apply. Most of them, even rural towns, and these small towns, where they can't even access such information. They benefited from it through the Labor Department because our employment service practitioners and career counselors, they went to those towns, they went to those areas with SANDF to do recruitment. Now, LISABs and police services. And rural development has got the internship programs. They were just graduating 2 weeks back at Tabanchu. It was a national event. So those are the programs, one was that program, those are the programs that we are talking about. And they will assist you to get a job. I know of most of young or youth that has been appointed even by the Department of Labor. They participate in the Labor Department internship programs, now we contract opportunities. Some of them, they are placed in the labor centers. They are working as inspectors, abanye as client service officers, and so on. And in most of the time, when for entry-level posts, requirements, it's a metric, the driver's license. One must also have a driver's license. And for graduates, that is also one of the challenges. Sometimes about the qualifications, but they do not sharpen or add on their skills, such as a computer, such as the driver's license. Those are also one of the important skills that are needed by the companies in the labor market. Did I address your questions, Mar? Yes.
We are taking the last round. Okay, both of you
online registration.
At the moment, it's for employers. Yeah. For UX, you go to the nearest office or you request for manual form so that we class it, then we can try it on the system. But it's better to go there in person.
A prototype. Yeah, manual form. Because usually last year you choose out software each and every company up to so far again. So little if you can go to my student as CUT, give up a project, a little money, and then from there you guys can choose for a bit area government savings and give you.
No
Department of Labor. Each and every year, nabantu abakhona database neketa abantu. Then if you are like input and output, it in relation Yeah, you may find that by input a load of the database, maybe let's say for argument's sake, 2,000. And then now, this year, you only maybe provide for our Wi-Fi. So again, next year, you add another 2,000 with the database. So is it efficient enough, or what other strategies definitely enough? You have more output. I think if they are
I think that the question here, as you were saying, let's say address the name to say now we have an act, Act number 4 of 2014 of the Public Employment Services. That will also be assisting us, because we cannot chase away our clients when they want to register on the system. And as you are saying, each and every year we have immatriculates. Those people, not all of them are going to institutions of higher learning. Some, they look for opportunities. So we register them on the system. Other strategies that we are using, we have our advocacy information sessions with employers, where we inform them about our system, so that they can recruit or register opportunities in with system aid. And when it comes to opportunities, we don't only rely on the full-time jobs, the part-time jobs. We also look at the internships, EPWP programs, because those programs, they also assist us. They also open doors for us. So we look at number of opportunities. We also strengthen our relationship with other stakeholders, both private as well as public sector. Okay. And hoping you are going to spread the information to our communities, to our brothers and sisters, because we are all striving to reduce poverty in our communities. So, like I said, we want to establish access to services from the Labor Department. And on that note, thank you very much for listening to our presentation. Hope you will apply the information, maybe also the skills. Thank you.
entire chairpersons and all controls and Methssoc members to bring about change. Let us show ourselves. Ukuza no change. Mama, uve ukuthela umwajo. On behalf of Methodist Student Society, let me extend a word of gratitude and thank you for firstly seeing it important after receiving an invite to come talk to us, representing the Department of Labor. We thank you for taking time off work and driving to Lenda Alley to come talk to us and giving us the information. And as you highlighted, or as you wished, as it was your prayer in the beginning of the presentation, that you hope when you pray, and by the time you have finished, you have learned something. I for one, have learned about the ESA, which you spoke, and I'm going to visit the branch. I'm from Cape Town, so there's a branch of labor that I will visit. It's us thanking God for having laid in your heart the information with the Department. And for our coming to the invite to the Student Society. I want to follow the Bloomfield. Why you follow the that you come and talk to us?
Yeah.
Masisibonakalise. Salada de pomsi. Andilindilani ngoba sithi sibadala kangaka. Kube kulo mgalo ufunde vesithi ozawushintsha epavini. Bosisi. Xa utshintsha usana lwakho inapkeni mthathu uyolufihla. Ndiyacela sekutsho noko. Inzima le nto isenzelayo. Please. Hatsho.